All right, buddy. It's all right. Whoopsie. Alright, so today I'm going to show you how I do a quick Bichon Head. This is just a pet groom. This dog is very nervous and I guess you would say hyper stressed. So I like to get the job done as quick as I can because he doesn't like to be groomed. So not all of my dogs are well behaved. He's okay, he's manageable, but he's always panting and moving, jumping back and forth. And it's really hard to actually scissor his head very much. So I want to show you how I do a quick trim. So what I use is my comb attachment over my blade here. I am using a number 30. And this is my cordless KM cordless by Wall. I love this clipper, it's my favorite. And these combs come in different sizes. This is, I call them a C, and it's 7/8 inches or 22 millimeters. This is by Wall, the same company as the clipper. And they come in many sizes. I just picked this size because it just looks best with this size. If I use a shorter one, it doesn't look so good. But the owner, likes his body clipped really short. It's with the 5F. I've already done that. So what I'm going to do is just take my clipper, you're a good boy, and hopefully he'll let me do it. See how he moves around so much? So I start at the back of the head and I go forward toward his nose. It's right down the middle. And then I'm going to do a size. Now I don't want to go like this over his ears because it'll create a line here like a poodle. So what I do is I switch the angle and I go toward his ears and just like over his ears. And I actually clip the ears the same way. It's okay, bud. I know. So I don't like this one bit. And then I'm just going to come down his cheeks. He's going way over here to the side. I thought maybe he wouldn't stay in view of the camera. I'm just basically clipping his head all the same length. It's just the direction that you go. So you don't want to do it the opposite way. Just start at the back, come forward down the middle, change directions over the ears so you don't get that line. Because it'll look more like a poodle. Bichon's heads are round, the ears are normally short. It's really owner preference. Some owners like the ears long, some like them short. So just do what they like. He's just a pet, he's not going to show. So now I am doing his face, which I'm going to close his mouth. Just be careful of the tongue. His tongue is always hanging out. I did actually nick it one time. And tongues bleed a lot. They bleed excessively. But then once they stop bleeding, they're fine. You can put sugar on them. It will help stop the bleeding. But you don't want to cut the tongue. But it does happen. I mean, they don't stand still. They're moving around using sharp objects. So look how quick I got this done. Then I'm going to have to use my scissors. Now he was already washed and dried and all combed out. When you're using those comb attachments, you really want to go through the coat with a nice comb, a nice finishing comb. Because if you hit a knot when you have that comb on your clippers, it'll cut the hair shorter or leave a mark or just fall off or wreck the comb. So now I just quickly do over his eyes. Now I'm got him by the nose. I can feel like when he's going to jump, he's really quick. So I have to use caution because I don't want to, accidentally trim his skin. Alrighty then, I'm just going to go get my other clipper. Yeah, you're not done yet. You're not done yet. So I use my other Wall Bavora. This is a cordless clipper. It's more quiet than the other clipper. And I just do it very lightly between his eyes, like I trim. I'm not going right to the skin. I'm kind of skimming over the hair just between his eyes, very lightly. If I went really close to his skin, there'd be a huge, bald spot there. So this is just to clean it up so that he can see. Right, buddy? Yeah, sometimes I go too close, but it doesn't matter on him as long as he's nice and clean. The owner knows that he's like this, so I just, you know, get done what I can. And then what I do is I trim around his mouth. I hold his lips. I get all the hair that would be inside of his mouth. You don't want the hairs like wrapping around his teeth. He's got dirty teeth. Better tell your mommy. So let me check the other side. Let's see, honey. It's all right. I know. Just getting all those hairs. Let me see. Not too bad on that side. Usually you can tell when they close their mouth and then they come sticking out. Or you just comb everything down and then you will see the hairs. Okay, stop that. Stop it. Stop it. It's always moving that tongue. Always. Alrighty then. So I got that done. And then what I do is I just trim around the ear edges. I know where the flap is. I can feel it. I'm not just randomly clipping because you don't want to trim the actual ear leather. Good boy. Just trimming all the hair that's in front of his ear hole. See, every time I stop trimming him, he does that, dancing around because he thinks he's finished. Right? He is so excitable. He's very excitable. He's always been like this. Then I comb everything like forward toward the eyes, and I come from the side to see for any hair that's hanging over the eyes and that are uneven, and I just trim that. Now because he's so like excitable and anxious, I don't worry about like a too perfect job. I mean, if he allows me to and he's just sitting there, I will go over it where he can be, you know, more refined. But this will work just for a quick head. Usually he looks okay when he's done. Okay, you stay. Stay. He's actually being pretty good. No. Above his eyes. Let's see the other side. Okay. Nope. Just like to trim this hair right up here because it grows right into his eyes. We're getting there. I know you would. You look like a mess still, though. He's getting there. There we go. So now I basically just use my shears just to trim up anything that I see is sticking up. Now the camera's in the way, so I can't really look at him like head on. So once I finish filming, I will go over him again if he allows me to. And then what I will do, right there. I know. Shake it all out. I like when they shake because then you can see all the little things that you missed. And I'm gonna get, hang on, my curved shears because that will help with the head and the top knot, making a round circle like that. How does he look from that angle? Yeah, I know I have to go over you again. It's okay, buddy. Oh, you're getting there. You're looking pretty good. I know, buddy. I know. So when you're scissoring, just go like around the top knot And then the ears, they're round as well. Curve up the back. You never want to leave hair back here. Bichon's ears are short, so always take it short back here. Let's see. Come on. We're almost done. We're almost done. Stay still. And then what I do is I comb this upwards toward the eyes. And then I just trim all that excess hair off. Because once they start laying down, rubbing their face, it'll all be in their eyes. And all that hair that's in your mouth. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Now he's pulling himself. So it might look like I'm pulling him around, but he's pulling me around. I always get comments, oh, you're too rough, you're too this. Well, I have to hold him still, or otherwise I'll cut his skin or cut his eye off. He's the one doing the yanking, not me. Right? I gotta kind of hold him still. Doesn't hurt. Right? Otherwise you'd be crying. Yes, doesn't hurt. Needs to get done. There we are. There we go. I think that's good. I'm going to check them once I turn the camera off. But, and there's hair sticking up here. Just because you moved. There. How does he look? Come here, sweetie. There. So that's a cute little pet Bichon head. Stay still, honey. There we go. So hopefully this helped you, and hopefully you enjoy my video. I got lots of other videos. You can see his body now. It's all short. His tail is short. I got lots of other videos that you can go watch. And yeah, go check them out. So thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Say bye. Just fix you up.